Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so the farm for the day is the wondrous Golden Mane Rains 2x4 farm. Now, I did this the other day with a load of my subscribers in my Discord. Along with this, we came over to this lovely area here, which is in the Stormsong Valley. Now, aside from this, it is just over here near Marina's Strand, and basically just around about this area right here. Pretty much all you have to do in this vicinity is destroy every single mob in this area. Now, this isn't really hard to do when you're doing it in a group. It's mainly stick your monk statue either here or over here. This is where you'll be gathering up all of these mobs, and if you are a druid, you'll be tagging all of the others to get them over to that ox statue. Basically, it's just completely destroy all of these mobs, and it has a chance of dropping the Golden Mane Rains. Now, I did 2 hours of this with all of my guys in my 2x4 group, and just so you know, it has to be a group of 4, because if you have another group of 4, then it will actually work better for you when it comes to the loot, hence 2x4. If you can do it on a group of 5, but it's just a little bit less effective and you don't get as much loot, and yeah, 2x4 is better. So, that being the case, what did we actually get for our 2 hours worth of farming? And let's just say I actually got the Golden Mane Rains. Now, and I was basically doing this with 3 other people. It was pretty good, and I'm pretty damn happy on the way things are going right there. It's at a 0.55 sell rate, so it's going to sell relatively fast. And it sells for 184,997 gold on the min buyout. The market value is around about 192,000 gold, and the region market value average is around about 245,000. The region sell average is the 149,000. That's brilliant, because at that decent sell rate, I can probably shift it for about that 184,000 gold. Pretty damn awesome, so to speak. The other things that we actually got a hold of was a load of greens, so I sent those over to Giblet and disenchanted them. I did a little bit of a cross-reference. I thought I might as well see if it's actually worth it to actually disenchant all of these greens. It turns out that you're better off just vendoring your greens, even with Iowin staff to disenchant. So just so you know, just vendor all of your green items. It turns out to be a lot more profitable, unless Gloom Dust is on your realm for at least around about 6 gold. Along with that, if it's anything below that, it's really not worth the hassle of disenchanting, so just vendor them. The other things of note is we actually got 534 tight spray linen. We can turn those into bracers in order to get more expulsum for our character, so we'll hold on to that. We also got 19 deep sea satin, stringy loin. For some reason I actually got hold of 82 of that, because we went to the completely wrong different area and we started murdering stuff. Yeah, pretty much. The other things of note that we actually got a hold of was 2 abyssal fragments, which you can get from this area. They are on a buyout of 1,745. They're done for another mount quest, but you need 20 of them to do that mount quest. I'm actually considering getting the mount for myself, the Najatar Blood Serpent, so I might just keep those and use that for getting hold of one of the mounts that I have neglected to get a hold of thus far. Now, with this potential farm, it gave me, while I was doing it for those 2 hours, I decided that I am going to place into Worth It the areas in which you do your 2x4 farming and how much they're going for. So I have updated Worth It to do all of the mounts that you can farm. If you go into your dashboard and you go into farms, you can go down to mounts now, and it will tell you where do you need to go to actually farm the mounts up, how much they're worth, and the sell rate on them, along with an importation of root. So if you have the roots add-on as well as Worth It, you can then find out where you need to go to do that farm for the Golden Mane Rains, the chewed on rains of the Terrified Pack Mule, the Captured Dune Scavenger, the Great Sea Ray, Reigns of the Tamed Bloodfeaster, Reign of Poseidus, and the Garn Night Howl. The other things of note that I've added as well for the day, I'm just going to throw this in there, as well as that, I've actually done the toys module as well, so just a starting off of that. And along with that, that seems to be pretty damn good of what I've actually been doing. Any other little changes that I've done is I have finally added the turtle scales into Worth It for skinning, and I've also added in Royal Jelly, which is the farming in Stormsong Valley for an hour's worth of farming. At the moment it's like 17,000 gold and the sell rate's at 0.17. That's pretty damn awesome overall. But other than that, that is pretty awesome overall. I'm really glad that we got hold of this mount in 2 hours. Made it very, very worthwhile. I believe only one of us in our group of 4 actually did not get the mount, so it is a high likelihood that you're going to be getting that mount if you do it for at least 2 hours. The other thing of note is I'm going to keep on testing loads of these different mount farms, because they are definitely a very viable way coming to the end of an expansion, as everyone will be buying stuff like this, because at the end of an expansion, not many people are going to be focused on raiding and all that stuff. They're mainly going to be focused on like just doing random things like making their transmog look better, getting all of the stuff that they didn't have. So the Golden Mane Reigns is definitely a mount I can get behind and selling on the auction house. So that being the case, without further ado, let's get into the gold for the day. So the gold for the day is a healthy 56,946 gold. The things of note are 10 Tomes of the Quiet Mind, 968. We also sold 19 Warbear leather for 1,228 gold. And we sold the Highborn Compendium Mystical Bulwark, 2,387. And the Highborn Compendium of Swelling Tides, 2 of those for 1,817 gold respectively. We also sold another Swelling Tides as well, and we also sold a Glyph of Fallow Wings for 1,140 gold. The other things of note are Glyph of Falling Thunder, 1,074, along with a War Scroll of Intellect, 16 of those for 2,431. And a stack, well, a massive stack of 1,198 Roseate Pigment for 10,004 gold, along with a COD payment of the Pattern of Mooncloth Shoulders from that one. That's 10,000 gold right there for that pattern, because I was able to sell that to one of my guild members. So we were, yeah, just to make sure we did that through COD, just to make sure that it adds up for the day's takings. The other thing of note is Roseate Pigment, 230 of that for 1,920 gold. Sallow Pigment, 37 of that for 3,337 gold. Highborn Compendium of Mystical Bulwark, 2,387 gold, along with 2,318 Giant Dinosaur Bones for 3,743 gold, and another Mystical Bulwark for 2,387 gold, bringing our total for the day to 56,946 gold. We're just going to pull all of that gold in right there, because we're definitely going to be making some decent amounts of money. Now, judging by all of this, I'm definitely going to be doing a hell of a lot more 2x4 farming, so if anyone wants to actually join in with the 2x4 farming and try and get hold of a mount for themselves, be my guest, you're more than welcome to join in. Bear in mind, I am Alliance EU on Argent Dawn, so if you do want to do it, make sure that you're Alliance and make sure you're on EU. Aside from that, I have been playing on my other account, which is NA. I've just made my NA account, and I have a level 110 because apparently you get a free 110 with BFA. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that going forward, and I'm going to start playing on there as and when, just to communicate with you guys or hang out on that. It's mainly not for any serious gold making or anything, it's just really just to hang out for that account. So aside from that, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say for the day. 2x4 farming is absolutely amazing, and please check out the new update on Worth It on Twitch, because we have an array of different new farms just come in today. So have a lovely rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.